Might take a little while here. Hey guys, it is I. I'm back. I'm doing a live stream. This is actually my first time going live again. I've had some issues with being live on this type of forum, except when I'm yeah. Let me think here. Only when I'm doing like a live stream when I'm playing games. So hey Steve, how's it going, bud? Yeah, some people aren't really handling the news well with me with having cancer. I have cancer. I am going to be having chemotherapy uh, on November 14th. So everyone, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be okay. I'm tough, you know. Man, I tell you, with the news, it was like a bombshell going off. Most people aren't aware of it, and those who are have been nothing but supportive. But yeah, last night I watched it today because I haven't been watching the news. I've been kind of staying away from the news media. But again, yeah, I have cancer. On October 25th, I had emergency surgery. There was a tumor on my bowels. It turned out to be cancerous. They removed it. Hey, Ramen, how's it going, bud? Um, yeah, so they removed a foot of my intestine and they removed the tumor off my bowels. They just told me Friday, so I see the oncologist 14th. They put a port in my chest. I almost forgot exactly uh, what they said, and I don't know what it might be in fact prostate. I don't know. They haven't really told me yet. But I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna beat it, as everyone has told me on my live streams and on Facebook that I'm gonna beat this, and I'm definitely gonna beat it. I have a lot of people praying. I tell you, at all, and like a few months ago, or probably during the summer when I came back to play some, and I was doing a live stream, and some idiot commented hoping and wishing I'd have cancer and I would die from it. I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna beat it. And but on Sunday, I was taken back to. I was rushed to the ER. I had all signs that I was having a heart attack. Everything came back normal. They said my blood will be a little bit different because of the cancer. But in July, I went in and they said it's close to your appendix, but we're not gonna seek surgery. And I don't know if they missed it or if the tumor wasn't there at all. I'm not sure. But I had to have my heart checked out, and they said that everything appears normal. I was on Dead by Daylight and F13. I started playing F13 like a year ago, and I just got it in November, so that was exciting. Or actually, no, I got it when it came out, like maybe a day or so after it came. And of course, I didn't have a PS4 at the time, but I was like on Dead by Daylight and F13. I started playing F13 like a year ago, so and I just got it in November, so that was exciting. Or actually, no, I got it when it came out, like maybe a day or so. And of course, I didn't have a PS4 at the time, but I was like, that was the first system. I felt like I was missing out. I have a PS3 that I still play. Also, I'd like to show you guys some cool shit up here in my room. I'll be back. Just a second, guys. I actually picked. It's got one of my It's got one of my all-time favorite films. Actually, it was an 8-pack, one of those cheap, 8-pack movies. I don't know if you guys can see Ghoulies 3 on there. Pretty funny. It's got Chopping Mall. It's got Slaughter High. It's got Class of 1999. It's got Chod 2, 976 Evil 2, and The Unholy, and Waxwork, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. When I was a kid, those movies frightened the crap. So yeah, I have all 4 of the Goalie movies, and it's pretty awesome. And I also got like, or actually, it's oh gosh, I totally forget. I had picked this up a few years ago, Walmart, and one of those dumpster bins, or one of those bins, or not dumpster bins, one of the bins where they had so many movies, and that I got this, even though it doesn't tell you anything about either movie on the back. It's been basically, and I think sucker up again. Yeah, it comes in 2 discs and it has 4 movies on each disc, and luckily I don't have to turn them over. Or I always hated some of the multi packs where you had to flip a disc over just to watch another damn movie. Okay. Also, I'm gonna show you guys some other stuff. While I'm live, I might as well do this. I know my quality of video is not that great. Oh, oh. Also, I want to point out that coming out this month on November 27th, I think it is, all 4 Blu-ray for the first time. 1,000 pre-orders will get 2 lithograph access. So that looks. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get that. Um, but while I was watching the new Predator movie, I decided to go to Walmart afterwards, and I had to. I just had to pick up a copy of the. It's my favorite of all time, The Nightmare on Elm Street on Blu-ray. It, um, and I saw DVD. I have a box set on DVD. Well, my DVDs are kind of wearing out. I bought it years ago, which came with a kick-ass book. Years ago, I went to the mall, and it's like, I'm a big fan of the F-13. Get a copy of this. This is a this is the making of Friday the 13th, and it has and stuff like that. And it was written by David Grove. Hundreds of cast and crew members, and I haven't read this book, and I kind of saw some samples a little bit, and I'm like, he didn't have any definitive questions to this question to Friday 13th. And this was another thing. This is 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Did it stop? I don't know. Maybe I can't remember. Sure. But yeah. It also has all the body count, the entire on Freddy vs. Jason. And of course, he's. But then again, if you watch Jason, it's an entire space station, so there's probably more people. It's just funny. I got a lot of books and magazines. That was always like, why do you keep these horror magazines? I'm like, because it's awesome in there. Let's see, what else do I get? A lot I've actually took pictures of my room, and I have probably over or more. I'm thinking about it like, what if something does happen to me? Who's gonna sort through all my stuff? If they don't, they can just I don't care. I'll be here, but I'm still gonna, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna go anywhere. And like I said, a lot of people are really cared for me, but it's just so overwhelming with having cancer. But like I said, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I promise you that. I got so much stuff to list. Yeah, I should show you guys what I got about a year ago. Well, years ago actually, from the claw machine. My nephew won it for me. I could not win it to save my life. Unfortunately, maybe it stops because I moved away from the track. I don't know if it's still there. My chair. I'm actually sitting cushion because this chair sucks, anyways. All right, I may have showed this off in my video, but anyways, it's my Jason Voorhees plush doll. I didn't get the machete for him. It kind of sucks. But this is a part 9 Jason Quinn, so it has a little the shark bow and is eating Quinn, so it has a little McFarlane. You could put the machete in it, and you can also bend him in half. You could pull him apart and just have his shark's mouth. It's pretty cool. It's very articulate. But even like Seth MacFarlane's toys were awesome to look at, and I remember in all his glory. It also has. It was a concept of what the Blair Witch may have looked like, even though we never got to see it in the first movie. Really, in the new movie, also, we didn't get to see it at all, and it's kind of like. But again, the Blair Witch movies, I still run into people who tell me all that's a real story that really has college kids actually died. And I said, watch the Teen Choice Awards, and Scream 2 also it won an award for best movie and teens voted the best appeared. And I said, well, if they're dead, how can they be on stage? Ridiculous, because they put a make in HBO that came out like it's based on real reality, and it's actually based on the legend of the Bell Witch, which is in Tennessee. Um, which, by the way, I've been to Tennessee. I don't plan on going to the Bell Witch house. No, thank you. I don't want to see her. I would actually probably see her. I see things sometimes, and a lot of people think I'm crazy, so I don't want to see something that scary. I might have a heart attack. um, but yeah, it's just I'm a little sore. I slept wrong the other day, so I was from this surgery, which I actually showed in my video. I have no staples anymore, so it's just like little, and you can see where they went through my belly button up. So yeah, the surgery went well, but when I got the news on Friday, that was just, like I said, overwhelming for me. But I've been getting a lot of support, prayers, a lot of things are going on, and I tell you this, I know a lot of people. Like I said, a lot of people aren't aware of it. Like I went to my fellow YouTubers and I told them, and they're like, "Whoa, man, I'm so." But again, I was talking about Tucker Carlson, and I find that disgusting. What happened? If I don't agree with the news media, I don't think attacking them is the right way of going about things. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta do something real quick, so I'm gonna leave my room, but I'll be right back, guys. I promise. I ain't going anywhere, like I said. I went to the. I'm back. Sorry, guys. I picked the Cleese, not this in particular, but it's the Predator. Got the big pin out, the little Predator spine. It's just so gnarly, so gnarly looking. My mom started putting stuff in there for me, like you don't need that on your dresser. But again, my room is kind of messy, so I won't show too much of it as always because it's always messy. My mom gets on me about it. She's crawling out from underneath the door. She's perfectly happy. Let's see. I have so much stuff. I also got the Alien Sega game, Alien 3. I used to have it on. I haven't been able to play it. It doesn't work, which kind of sucks. But I got Garfield. I got Tiny Toons Adventures, which I absolutely love the show back in the 90s. That was a great show. I actually got a DVD of Tiny Toons. I also got Deadpool 2 on Blu-ray because, of course, I was in a theater, so I just had to go get it, which I laughed, but I really liked the first one a little bit more than the second one. And I said it wasn't good and it wasn't bad. It was just, and of course, when the trailer dropped and people were like, really, this is going to be the movie, and they weren't like all excited about it. And I said, there's some funny moments, but it's not like the original. The original's the best, which I have on. I took it out on DVD. The first two, which I think, yeah, the DVDs of the real Ghostbusters, which I actually have two Ghostbusters. Back in the 80s or back in the 90s when they would rerun it, I'd always watch it on TV. Kid in the 90s because you had all the classic cartoons. You had, thank goodness it was Friday with Sit Up. And of course, I had to move my camera. It was showing my forehead and not my face. That'd be bad. I gotta laugh a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of things are going on. But like I said, I'm gonna be fine. Gotta believe in that. Gotta have faith. Yeah, I was just recently listening to Park. I have like 3 or 4 albums of Linkin Park. I'd never bought the newer stuff, except for Minutes to Midnight and I can't even remember the other one. I also got Metallica's Hardware. And you know what's funny? I got it at Walmart, and of course it has no parental advice, so they had no idea words on the song. It's funny. Not all the time Metallica puts out a parental advisory, anyways. I got some older Metallica albums like Justice for All and Kill 'Em All with Seek and Destroy, which is one of my favorite songs. I got Five Finger Death Punch. I got like the Capitalist, American Capitalist. The Righteous Side of Wrong Side and the Righteous Side of Hell. I also got War is the Answer, which was edited. I don't know why I also got Metallica's Death Magnetic, which for some reason it doesn't play well on my sound system. I can listen to it on my PS4. I don't know why the time is stuck at 2 seconds. I don't know if it's work or if I'm just talking to myself. Hold on, let me just see. I'm gonna ask. It's like when I do live stream. When I came back and did Dead by Daylight last night, and then I went to bed about 4 o'clock. I was tired. I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep now. lot of my friends aren't to my fellow gamers about it. They're like, "Oh my god, hope you're okay." I am fine, just overwhelmed. Hopefully it's working. If it's not, I'm sorry. I apologize. It's one of those days. I will be live stream. I will be doing another probably Dead by Daylight. I'm still looking. I'm still looking for stuff. I got plenty of cord. I can extend this. Hold on. Okay, I got my cord. I'm gonna be off. Let's see what we got. So many films. I'm actually